Okay, hi. So good to be back. And I'm Dr. Michaels, and this is Sex Talk with Dr. Michaels. And today we'll be talking about an important um, topic in relationships and in marriages. And my host, uh, my guest, sorry, will be joining me anytime from now. Yes, he's here. Annie is here. Okay. Go live with Annie. Okay, just some minutes, and then we'll be talking about a lot of things. Myself and Annie will be talking about a lot of things: romance, foreplay, uh, one night stand self. Hi,
Hi, Victoria. Good
Annie.
afternoon. How
Good
are you? Good afternoon.
afternoon. Hi, hi, hi. How has been your day? Oh, thank you very much, JB underscore P for joining us. All right. Okay, so Annie, you're welcome to Sex Talk with Dr. Michaels on IG Live, and many people will get to join us, while some other people will get to watch it after. But the most important thing is having you here. Having you here, we want to really learn a
Yeah.
lot from you. Okay.
No, I want to learn. I want to learn from you as well. I'm here to learn from you.
Oh, Beam Ball Media, thank you very much for joining us. All right, so I'm sure we're going to have a good network service. All right, so
Yeah. Yeah.
Annie,
How are you?
I noticed that yeah, you are married. Just for the ladies in the house, just so that they can be aware that you are married. All right, so I noticed that married people these days don't have sex. Why are you covering your mouth? Okay, so
I'm
my
showing my ring.
Hi, Ija Yoma. I'm
Yoma.
so sorry. Ijeoma. Okay. All right. So, yes, married people usually these days have not been having sex. And yesterday on another show on Facebook, hi, I am
See,
T Liz. All right. Thank you. If you like saying that you go help me go there, greet people as they go. All right, so yesterday, so while I was talking on another show on IG or Facebook, yeah, a married counselor said I was right. I've been talking about it for a long time. So, first of all, Annie, can you just talk about yourself? I want the viewers to get to meet you.
okay. My name is Kwakwana Niekan. Easily called Annie. Don't break your teeth.
Because I was going to ask how I'm going to pronounce that. Okay,
Just call me Annie. It's easier that way. I work. I'm married. Happily married for almost
okay.
2 years
Whoa!
as a credit analyst in a bank.
Okay.
I have a very boring life, so that's all you need to know about me.
Okay. So, yes. So, have you noticed that married people usually don't have sex? Or have you noticed that married people, why do you think married people have not been having sex? Or they've not been having
I
regular
don't,
sex?
well, I
Oh,
don't
Malara
I don't
Tobisu,
want
you're
to say
welcome.
that I don't want to say you're wrong. Right.
Okay.
I'm a bit indifferent about it. Maybe
Okay.
because I maybe because I've been married for a very short time. I don't think I have a problem with my sex
2 years
life.
is a long time. Oh.
So I don't think I wouldn't say no and I will not say yes. For me,
Okay.
I don't think married people don't have sex.
As in regularly.
What's the definition of regularly? I think that's what we should
Okay.
we
All
should
right.
ask. Because
So,
I don't think I don't
Opeyemi, you
think
are welcome.
I don't think there's supposed to be a standard time for sex. Like you're supposed to have
Okay.
sex 5 times in a week. You're supposed to have sex 2 times in a week. I mean, it's two friends coming together to be one, two
Okay.
individuals, two people. So, I mean, if what works for you is once in a week, all well and good. If what works for you is 2 times in a week, all well and good. So, I wouldn't say that married people don't have sex regularly.
Okay.
If my definition of regularly is twice in a week, and then you have like 3 times in a week, then I would say that you're having sex too much.
Okay. Okay.
So I would say that, like I always say, sex in marriage is defined in the confines of your marriage. What works for you might not work
Okay.
for me. There's no template.
Oh, fantastic.
So saying that they don't, saying that they don't have sex regularly, I might not agree, because
Okay.
if myself and my wife, if I don't even think sex should be planned. I mean, I don't think it should be
Wow. It should be
planned.
spontaneous. Oh my
I don't think sex should
God.
be planned. I feel that it should just happen. It's just urge. It's your body system. But then I feel
Okay.
that both parties must be in sync. It shouldn't be
Okay.
it shouldn't be one-sided. So I wouldn't say that. I mean, if my wife wants it and I can put myself in the mood, oh fine. If she wants it every day of the week and I'm fine with it, fine. If she wants it
Whoa.
twice and I'm fine with it, fine. So I don't think it should be defined. There shouldn't be like there's no hard and fast rule to it. It's not a template, it's not direct. So
Okay.
I wouldn't say that we don't have sex. Well, maybe for older couple, over time,
Okay.
childbirth, the body system, our urges level changes. And I don't think
Okay.
everybody has the same libido level. I might have a
Yeah.
very low libido and then you have a very high libido. But the only thing
Okay.
I'm going to say is that people should marry their sex level libido. That's
Oh
what I'm
my
going to
God.
say.
Can I just argue via this phone? That's what we call sexual compatibility. Yeah.
Dr. Michael, yeah. I
All right.
think
So
your
I'm listening.
network is a
Sorry.
bit crappy.
Oh, so sorry. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Okay, I think I can hear you now.
All right. So that's what we call sexual compatibility. So I'm listening. Sorry for cutting
Exactly.
you. Oga Jaga, you are welcome. All right. Please continue.
People should marry someone they are sexually compatible with. If I'm if I'm the kind of man
Thank you
that
for that comment.
if I'm the kind of man that wants to have sex every day of the week, I should marry someone
Yeah.
that feels the same way. I shouldn't
Okay.
marry someone that wants to have sex once in 2 weeks. I mean, we will not get along, because
Wow.
I'm going to be the nympho, and she's going to look like she's not doing her duty as a.
Wow.
People should have sexual compatibility, and I think that people should actually talk about these things. It's no
Oh,
big deal.
wow.
I can come out and say
Really?
I don't think it's a big deal,
Oh,
because I think marriage should be two friends coming together. And I mean, if you're my friend, I should be able to open up to you, to tell you, oh, this is what I like, this is what I don't like.
Auntie
I
Larry,
mean, I
you're
did a
welcome.
lot of that before getting married. I did a lot of that. I mean, I could tell now my wife, then my friend. I could tell her everything. Like, it's so bad that I tell her things that people will be like, oh,
Wait,
she
wait, wait,
doesn't.
wait, wait. You told her like your body counts too?
I don't have a point. Okay. This body count. Yes, I told her
This
about body
sexual
count.
past.
Okay. I always try to avoid this. I try to avoid this conversation a lot.
Okay. Okay, or
And
how should we go about talking about our sexual past?
I'm going to talk about it now.
Thank
Now
you.
we are in a society where the woman suffers a lot and the man enjoys a lot. If a
Very
guy
true.
comes out, if a guy comes out and say, you know what, I've slept with more than 20 girls, people will be like, oh, you're just being wayward and all that, and then everybody moves on. But
True, true.
let's flip the coin. A girl
To
comes
the
out to say,
woman.
I've slept with more than 10 guys.
Ah,
She's already
everybody will
everybody look at.
everybody will just jump into the bush.
And my argument is this: the girl, you that you're sleeping with some girls,
Yes.
you as a guy you're sleeping with, it doesn't make you better.
Okay.
It doesn't make you better. It makes
True.
you're as useless as the girl, if you have to put it like that.
Hmm.
I mean, some people stay. So okay,
Olumide, you're welcome.
I've had an argument with a friend who says that any girl that slept with more than 3 guys, I can't marry. And I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. I can't change that. But
Yeah.
how many girls have you
Hmm.
slept with? And when we were doing a count, he had
Yes.
counted 14. And I'm like, no
Oh my
girl,
God.
any girl that has had that, you don't deserve a girl that has had less than your body count. That's my
Hmm.
conclusion. If body count should be an issue,
Oh,
then you don't deserve to have less than the number of body counts you have.
okay.
So a girl that has had 10 body counts should get married to a girl that has had 10 body counts.
Okay.
But now this is the other way to it. I believe that everybody has a past and
Yeah.
everybody has a future. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan where when you sell your body for money. You don't. There's no excuse
Yeah.
for prostitution, for all I care.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no excuse, because there's
Yeah.
honor in it. Anything you are doing and you're not proud of is not worth doing.
Okay.
So if body count is a function of exchange of cash, like you are a
Okay.
prostitute, this is what you do, then I have a problem.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
problem. That's why
Okay.
I would say that I cannot marry a prostitute, irrespective of who she is. I don't blame her, whatever, it's a choice, but I cannot.
Okay.
It's my
Okay.
decision.
Okay.
I cannot marry. So saying when people talk about body count, I don't really see a big deal. I don't see it's a
Okay.
conversation that I can have with anybody. I mean it's
Can you give an example? Can you give an example of how to start up that kind of conversation? Because it's very difficult. Like I just feel I'm talking to an angel here. Most people are having difficulty. Most people have difficulty talking about their sexual past. I'm very serious.
okay, so the thing is I don't know the level of friendship people have, but
Okay.
I can now if we are friends, I can tell there are things I know that I can tell you that you can manage properly.
Okay. Okay.
So or if you have okay, I remember that when I was going to talk to my wife,
Thank you. Thank
I
you for
said, see,
sharing.
you're not getting married to a virgin. You know, I've been on the streets, like I've been on the streets.
Oh
And she's like,
shit. Oh shit.
every every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Those were our words. And I was like, babe, if I tell you
Wow.
my body count, can you deal?
Wow.
And she's like, your body count doesn't change who you are, but I'd like to hear it.
Wow.
And I know we had a lot of
Wow.
she was like, I need it to be truthful. I was like, okay, I was just giving her different figures. I gave her extreme figures. She's like, I don't understand. You
Morenike,
can't.
you're welcome.
So if eventually, because of the level of intelligence that she has, and I know that it's something
Wow.
that I manage, because
Okay.
I asked her at first that do you have a problem with body count, and I realized
Hmm.
that she didn't have a problem with it. So telling her my body count was not a problem. She telling me her
Okay.
body count wouldn't have been a problem either. So it was.
Okay.
I mean, it was we had that level of well another thing is I mean she knew some of my exes. I mean we've been friends for
Okay.
way
Okay.
so she
Oh
could
yeah.
tell that at least you cannot tell me a wrong figure if I don't even know any. You can't tell me figure less than the people that I know.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get
Okay.
so I mean
Yes.
she caught me there. Like if you're going to give me any figure, it can't be less than the ones that I know.
Okay. Okay.
So I feel
Wow.
that people
Nice.
should. I mean, you are friends before you become lovers, and then you become.
Oh my God, that's
I don't think
fantastic.
it's a big deal. But be sure the person doesn't have a problem hearing it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what I'm going
So
to say.
in
Be sure
in
you have a
cases
problem hearing
where,
it.
thank you very much, Annie. Thank you very much for sharing your personal story. And I hope it's even too late now. I hope I just didn't put you on the spot.
You already said it's too late.
It's too late. All right. So what about people who have issues? But let's say a guy has a lady who has issues with body count. How will he go about talking to her? Should he talk about it?
Yes.
What's the importance of talking about body count?
Ah, okay, the thing is, we are wired differently. I'm not,
Okay.
I don't see it as a big deal. I swear to
Okay.
God. If you tell me now that I've slept with 6 guys,
Okay.
I would have a problem if I would have a problem, just like I said, I will have a problem if the exchange of cash. Or
Okay.
okay, like if I see a 70-year-old girl that
Yeah.
gives me a figure, and I'll be like,
Oh
at
wow.
what age? I
Okay.
understand that people have heartbreaks, they break their hearts, people do things in their relationship that I believe that we can abstain from sex, but not everybody can. So I mean, if it happens,
Okay. Thank you.
if you have a problem with body count as a
Yeah.
guy, my
Hmm.
own is I believe in empathy. Ask yourself first, how many do I have? We should be comfortable with it. I know girls that will tell you that they want to get married to a virgin. And I mean, it's their choice. I wouldn't, some girls will tell you, I want to get married to a virgin. And it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
It works for you. So a girl that wants to get married to a virgin would have a problem with your body count. A
Hmm.
guy that wants to get married to a virgin would have a problem with your body count. But
Okay.
like I always say, people can't take half the shit they give. So if
Hmm.
you're not perfect, you deserve some. Okay, like my grandma will always say that you deserve you deserve to marry yourself. That's
Wow.
just,
Wow.
you deserve to marry
Wow.
yourself. Like, if you are wayward, you deserve to marry someone that is wayward. If you are
Benga, you're welcome. Mm.
Benga, if you are not, you deserve to marry someone that is not. So I mean, people deserve to marry themselves. That's my own opinion about it. So having a quarrel
Awesome.
with talking about it is fun, but then just try empathy. I believe in
Empathy.
empathy. Put yourself in the other
Mm.
person's shoes. Would I accept it? Would the person be able to? Can the person deal with it? But I think that these things are things people should talk about. I don't think there's
Awesome.
any
Thank you.
if there are things people should talk about. It shouldn't be that hard.
Awesome. Thank you very much. There was a comment that said, Annie, you are doing well. So a lot of people are
Okay.
enjoying
And
your
see the
wait. Okay, you can't see it.
I've seen
Okay. So there's
no, no,
this
I can't.
other aspect of okay, you can. Okay. There's this also other aspect of guys not being interested in foreplay. And maybe because like girls plenty, and then say girls like foreplay. So now, how can and a girl comes and then the girl says she wants foreplay, and then the guy, look, I don't even have time. I beg, turn. Maybe I come in from the back or something, and then he goes ahead to do what he wants to do. And Benga said, "Any experienced counselor."
Okay, so the thing I believe that everybody has we all have different
Thank you,
sexual
Benga. Yeah.
we have different sexual fetish, sexual fantasies and all that. I
Okay.
don't okay. I'm trying to filter my answer. Okay, so the thing is, if you come to me for a cuddle, I am not.
Yeah.
If you come to me for a cuddle, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want a cuddle. If you come to me for a cuddle now, I believe
Yeah.
that cuddle should get us somewhere. So if that
Okay.
cuddle is not getting us somewhere, if
Yeah.
that cuddle is not getting us somewhere, you will have a problem because you feel like, oh, he doesn't want foreplay. I feel that everybody
Okay.
has their sexual fetish, they have their sexual fantasies. So I wouldn't say that
Okay.
there are some guys that like foreplay. Some boys actually love it.
Okay.
Some everybody individual differences.
Mm. Yeah,
I don't
reading
have.
comments. Thank you very much for the comments.
I'm not a see this foreplay thing. It works in different
Yeah.
ways. It
Please
works for us in
tell
different.
us. Tell
It
us.
works for us in different ways. I don't please don't come. I don't have
Villa
energy for.
Mills.
I don't have energy for foreplay. I don't have the energy.
Okay, but what do you have to say now to girls are not really smiling on the street, oh. Like they just feel being used.
Dr. Michael, the thing is this.
Assorted, you're welcome.
I believe that everybody should enjoy sex. Everybody should.
Yes.
You should be excited. So if I know that,
Yeah.
because for a woman it takes time. It's a gradual process. For a
Yes,
man,
exactly. But for a
for a
man,
man,
and grab us anywhere, anytime, we're ready to fire at all cylinders. And then, so what's
I I I believe in feedback. I feel that the two of us should enjoy it. So if
exactly?
I know that foreplay is what works for you, then I have to
Okay.
go an extra mile to do that foreplay.
Oh,
Bearing in mind,
okay.
you have to play your own part. Bearing in mind that this uncle that is doing this foreplay, if it's too lengthy, it gets turned off.
Okay.
So I feel
Okay.
that
Okay.
people people in marriage outside
Effective
marriage should
communication.
exactly understand the body of the other person. Some just
Wow.
are saying some girls who don't have energy for all this foreplay, they just want to go. Okay, I'm not here for. They don't have energy for all this, and then our definition
Hmm.
of foreplay is different. Our definitions of foreplay can be very very
Okay.
different.
What will be the different
Some people see oral sex as the major foreplay. Some people don't see oral sex.
okay.
Some people don't see oral sex as
Fashewa Ayodele said,
I
see Annie's face, oh.
people. I don't have a foreplay with foreplay. I'm very open to it, but just so you know,
Okay.
I'm not ready to be here. I'm not ready to be here for long.
Okay.
So
Okay. So we
that's
have to be open. We have to be open. We have to let the other person know how far we're
I
ready
don't know.
to go.
I don't know why people don't talk about all these things. I mean, it's not just
Okay.
it's not just a one.
Assorted said, Annie, give us example based
Don't
on your
worry, don't
experience
bother
now.
yourself. Don't bother yourself. If it's assorted, don't worry. Don't bother yourself. He's a married man, so he
Okay.
knows this thing. So don't worry.
Okay. Okay. But the issue about foreplay is that there should be proper communication and each person should be as open
Exactly.
as possible.
As open
Okay.
as
What
possible.
what
Because that's the only way it can work. Because you can actually do the foreplay and you're not even doing it right.
oh
So you're just wasting time. You're not doing it right. So I feel I just
oh
like you said, effective communication. The two of us should know that okay,
oh
this is what my body wants. This is how my body wants it. Because you can start kissing a girl on the neck and she's looking like, dude, can you be done?
wow. Okay. Fashewa says some married men don't know besides what if
What
exactly. Exactly, because
that's why I feel
during
that
my
people should
sessions,
talk about it.
women complain, and then guys, by virtue of our nature, we always think we know everything. Asote said, Oluomo, just letting you know. Okay, so
I can see it.
we we guys don't ask, we don't ask, and girls are not really smiling. Thank you very much, Fashewa.
They're not
What
talking.
do you have to say?
It's not say don't I don't agree that the guys don't know. The guys know. But you know, when you don't talk about something, you know
Yeah,
now
assumptions.
if I it's, there's a lot of assumption in life. You can assume that I don't know
Yes.
something. I can assume that you are fine with what I'm doing. Oh, she's fine without
Mm,
she's for play. You can assume. I mean, you
mm.
can be very specific about it. Like, babe, this is I don't like you're not doing it right. This is not the way I want it. Fine, I know that as a man, sometimes we turn deaf ears to some things, but effective
Uh-huh.
communication is we would eventually, you know, when you complain about these things, eventually they get to hear. But that you
Okay.
would assume that it's supposed to know what I would not buy. You can't assume that I'm supposed to know that
Okay.
this is the way you want.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't
Now,
because I
thank you
can't
very
read your
much.
mind. So
Okay, what about people who have difficulty expressing themselves? For example, Don J, you're welcome. People who have difficulty expressing themselves, like phlegmatics. Not everybody
why?
has that. They just have difficulty expressing they're like the kind of people that you offend them today. Like you offended them 11 years ago, and then they will now tell you today, like you offended me 11 years ago at Awolowo Avenue,
Then
4 p.m.
deal with it. Deal with
Okay.
it. I mean, I'm from the school of thought of
Annie, sorry, wait, let me
if I'm
read
not
out.
comfortable,
Asote wrote something.
I
Oh,
read it. Don't worry,
Asote, I
don't
can't see.
sell my girl.
No, he
And
actually wrote
it's
something
privilege
very
we're
lengthy.
engaged in. Can you share with us how to enjoy sex with a girl that hardly have feelings? I don't. Every girl has feelings. I feel that you need to understand the body of the other person.
Hmm.
We all have our strengths and weaknesses. You need to understand the body of the.
Okay.
Fine, I know that medically they say that after childbirth, some of this thing
Yes.
changes. The body
Yeah.
of a woman changes and all that. But I feel that
Very
everybody,
true.
we all have our thresholds and all. Only the other person's body, and I'm very open to new things and new ideas. People should try something new. Don't it doesn't have to be in the house. Something new. Go on a resort. Go to an
Okay.
hotel, and you can be creative about it. You don't have to.
Okay.
Stereotype is very boring. That's the truth.
Ola, you are
When
welcome. Okay. Yes, true.
stereotype is very boring. So I don't believe that a girl hardly have feelings. They do. We just don't understand their body to that point.
Wow. 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 What
Don't
about
understand.
be okay?
Except
Before
for
I saw
someone who has people who have sexual difficulty, maybe they did so what's it called what's this
they've had sexual trauma.
trauma and all that. Okay, fine. Those kind of people
Laurentine's
need
signatures are welcome. Yeah.
those kind of people need healing. Except from
Okay.
that, but I
So
feel that
okay.
if you don't have all those if you don't have all those sexual trauma or sexual issues and all that, everybody sex is supposed God designed sex to be enjoyed. Baba, sex is sweet. It
Yes.
doesn't need a
So
whether you like
fantastic.
it
It
doesn't need a
does
stripper.
sex doesn't. Oh my God, that's it. I need to write that one down. All right. So I'm listening.
I just feel that
Okay.
understanding your body is very important.
Yes.
You as a person,
I
you need to
sorted. You read
understand your
my
body, and
mind.
the other person has
As,
to understand.
sorry, network issues. I think. Okay. Annie, thank you very much. There was a question that I asked before Assorted came up,
Sex.
but I can't even remember the question. But let's go ahead
People should,
to. Can you hear me, Annie?
people should talk about.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I can hear you
Okay.
now.
Yes, Assorted read my
Yes.
mind because I was going to ask about openness to new things in sex, new sex styles, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, and the rest, like missionary and the rest like that.
I don't know what this is though. I don't know which one is reverse cowgirl.
Yeah. So what do you
Just like
think?
just like you said, openness is good. I don't see any reason why you cannot talk about sex there. Okay. Um, I've had myself and my wife. We had to read. There's particularly we had to read the internet about such things, and it was just
Oh my God,
it
fantastic.
was just a casual conversation. We're like, oh, we just started reading about it. Like, okay. And I always say, any sex style that is not comfortable for the other party is not worth it.
Mm.
If the two of us cannot enjoy, if you tell me to come and put my leg like this or turn like this, Mama, I'm sorry, it's not working for me.
Wow,
It has
awesome.
to be a style that the two of us can be in sync with. You can't. Not every woman likes doggy. I've heard that a lot. Not
Mm.
every doggy. I know that if a man likes to do the doggy, and I mean, if it's not convenient for her, why?
Yes.
It's just going to be like you're punishing her. I feel that I don't know why people cannot talk about sex style. In fact, why at the point of you having sex, why just try and adjust. I feel that people should try new things. People should have try new ideas. It's really no big deal.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I now yeah,
I
I
told
know
you what
I
about this
remember,
guy.
no, I just remember Assorted is really trying though because you read my mind. So there's this part of what about people that are phlegmatics who have difficulty expressing themselves? And then what about people who have been held down, who have been held down by religious beliefs? There's a particular guy who told me that his wife, he likes oral sex, but she feels she cannot just pay. It's a sin for her. They are married though. It's a sin. Well, I just had to tell you that one. But even when
They are
married,
not
self.
like,
So like, what would you have to say to people who have difficulty expressing
when
themselves,
people
who are
say that
being held by religious?
I,
Yeah.
when people talk about oral sex and religion, I try to be
Assorted, I will read
I try
out
to
your
be very
question. I
careful.
got it.
I'm
Okay.
to it. Have a I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with oral sex, and
Okay.
people that have okay when you now for people that are married, okay, just like I said, myself and my wife, we talk about practically almost everything.
Okay.
And I remember asking her, hope you don't have a problem with oral sex. And she's like, oh, she's indifferent about it. And when a Nigerian gives you indifferent, I'm indifferent about it. Just take the answer. You can
That's
make
yes.
it. So now,
Different.
if you have a religious belief, I
Yeah.
always say that sex is defined in the confines of your marriage. What works for you will not.
Yeah.
So if oral sex will not work for them, all well and good, they should not do it. If oral sex will not work for me, I will not do it. But I don't see any reason why I have to find out after my wedding that I have a problem with oral sex. So what were we doing? Even as
Hell,
Christians, when we are going to get
one
married, we're going to have
chance.
sex. But go knock you married, though.
Hell,
So why not talk about why not? Why you? I don't understand why sex should be an issue. I mean, as you are 18, you should be able to talk. Nobody would criticize you for talking about sex. So getting into marriage and then you saying that spiritually you are indifferent. I've had a doctor who would say medical reasons why oral sex is wrong from the medical part because
yeah,
of death.
yeah, yeah.
If that's your reason for not wanting to do it, all well and good. If
But you should not stop other people from doing it.
you should not stop. Let's tell us you cannot stop because if you like preach it from today, tomorrow, the ones that we
Exactly. Now, yeah, exactly, exactly. So, okay, but okay. I was going to talk about those who are shy and the rest like that, but you said people should be able to express themselves, and then they should be able to find people they can relate with. And then usually people are not usually shy with their friends. So you talked
you are,
about friends, lovers before sex. Yeah.
yes, you should be friends. And I mean, How many times do you think a man should be having sex with his partner in a month? Should I
Exactly, assorted. Yes,
should
now,
I answer this
assorted. Thank you
generally?
for that question. Please
Should I
answer
answer
it
this
generally.
generally? Or I should answer him?
No, no, no.
Assorted,
answer,
yeah.
answer.
Assorted, we having sex assorted, have sex 30 times in a month.
Generally.
What I don't think there's no template to it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's no template to it. If well, I know that whether you like it or not, you can't have sex for more than 25 days in a month.
Yes, Benga said 3 times in a week. It's like averagely because even in medicine, for those who have infertility issues, we advise them to have sex 3 to 4 times in a week, but they must
Medical,
live under the same roof for 1 year.
they
Now,
can't.
I'm proposing for my own organization, Quantum Consulting, that okay, Beam Ball Media said communication is very important. People should do
More
more
talking.
talking. Yes, more talking.
Three
So
times a
now
week.
I'm
3 times a week is fine.
yes,
Five
okay,
times a week.
okay,
5 times a week is fine. What works for you
okay,
might not work for me.
okay,
I've seen couples who have sex once in a week. And I mean, it's fine for them. They can deal with it.
okay,
Some people have the nature of the job of some people cannot even afford them 3 times sex in a week.
okay. Very true. Very true.
I don't think
Very
I
true.
don't think there shouldn't be a timetable to it. But I always say
Okay.
sex should not start on the bed. And I'm not
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to go to that place
I'm
just
very
before you go there.
unapologetic about it. Sex should
Yes,
start
we're
on the
going to
bed.
go
Don't
there.
wait till
We're
the
going to
bed.
go there. We're going to go there. We're going to go to that
If you
area
want
and
to,
we'll round off.
but sir,
We'll round
Benga,
off there.
Benga says 3 times in a week, and I will agree with him. I would say that 3 times
Yeah,
in a week is
no,
fine.
I think 3 times in a week is still fair. So before we
Benga
go
is
to
different.
that taking okay taking underscore slims, you are welcome. If viewers, if you have any question you want to ask my Annie, my guest, please go ahead to ask and I'll just read them out. We're about rounding off. If you have any question or if you have any comment concerning what we are talking about, we're talking about romance, foreplay, talking about how many times to have sex in a week by couples. Yes, sorry. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Annie? Annie, are you still there? Annie, are you still there? Annie, can you hear me? Hi. Hello? Annie? Oh my God, I think we're having network issues here again. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We're just about rounding off. I'm just waiting for Annie to come back online. I think we're having network issues from his side. I just hope it's not from my side. Oh, Annie just left. Network issues. If he gets to come back, yeah, taking slims. Okay, I'll just get to summarize. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, you said thank you so much, sir. Painful, I just joined. No problem. Most likely, we're going to have Annie back on Instagram. But okay, so let me just have in case, but Annie might should be able to come back. If he comes back, I'll add him up again, and we'll be able to have a summary or round it off, and then or we can get to continue from where we stopped at another time. But Annie talked about the place of communication where both parties need to be able to communicate. And then Annie, we also talked about sexual compatibility, that if you have problems with body count, for example, you should in the context if you want to get married, you need to get married to a person that does not have issues with body count. And then so you guys need to. So Annie talked about friendship, lover. Oh, Temi underscore love clinic. Thank you very much for joining us. So Annie talked about friendship, love, and before the sexual experience. So he talked about the fact that okay, Annie is back. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, yes. So just going to wait for Annie to come back now. Thank you very much, ma. So he talked about the fact that you need to be in a relationship with somebody that you like and you're in a and you are friends with. Okay, so Annie, I was just trying to summarize, and since you are here, and a lot of people are just waiting for you to just come back, and then they'll get to hear from the horse's mouth. See, you're shaking your head. Annie is one fantastic guy, and I feel so privileged. And we started this thing together like 2, 3 years ago. Can you remember taking underscore slims? All right, so Annie, here is the question to round off with. Most likely you're going to come back. Yeah, I mean, you're a superstar. I mean, having you here is a fantastic something. Annie, guys don't get the fact that we need to prepare or prep our woman before sex. An average guy thinks that sex starts from the bed, and you just made mention of it. So before you talk about that, guys, viewers, if you have any question, please go ahead to ask, and I'll read it out to Annie. If you have any comment to addition, contribution to what we just talked about, we're talking about foreplay and romance and every other thing that surrounds it. Please go ahead to just write out your comment, and I'll read it out. So Annie, just before we round off, what do you think? Guys, don't believe. They just believe sex starts from the bed.
Just like you said, I mean, we need to understand that it shouldn't just start from the bed. Okay, sometimes I'm at work and I just send my wife a chat. We are talking about it. I'm like, I can't wait to have you.
Okay, just that line. Is it just that line? Tell us more now. Is it just that line?
You don't need to write a lot. I mean, you just need to just put the other person in the mood. Now, whether you like it or not.
Wow.
I mean, a woman would just like it's okay. A man is moved by what they see. A woman is moved by what they. Sometimes tell us sweet things.
Tracy, you're welcome.
You're telling things and all that. So whether you like it or not, she's already prepared for it. I don't believe in we get to bed, you start touching each other, and then it leads to sex. It shouldn't be. I mean, it looks like sometimes I feel like you are only trying to use me to satisfy your sexual urge right now.
Oh wow.
But you should prepare me mentally first before we get into the.
Okay.
So you can prepare people for sex 2-3 days if possible. Yeah, you can prepare people for
sexual languages.
We shouldn't get to the bed and then you just want to start. A lady can actually feel you. A lady.
Okay.
I feel that people should just talk about this thing. They should prepare the other party. Just do a mental evaluation for the person. Like you already put it in the person's mind.
Okay.
So even when you are trying to touch and all that, she was already in the mood because I mean that there's an extra food that's coming today.
Awesome. So, but the way you talked about it as if both guys and ladies will benefit from preparation. Because what I was just trying to say is, in addition to that, we guys think we can just grab the lady, just start touching her on at the middle of the night, and then she's saying, "Oh, okay."
Because the ladies allow us.
Oh.
When I try
to oh. Wow.
It doesn't necessarily fit. But then, when a woman tells you no today and tells you why she's saying no, and because as a guy, you know that when you're in the mood, you just want to get it done. You would want to do it the right way the next time. So I feel that most of the time the women allow us. But then if you says no, you know that when next you are coming, you must be prepared for. You must have put her in that mood. And I don't think it should be the girl. The girl too should. A woman too should. Because I know I've seen women who will just touch you like, I just want to have sex right now. Everybody can feel used. It doesn't have to be like the man.
I like that. Yeah.
All guilty. No, nobody's in.
So preparation.
We're all guilty.
So preparation connotes like respect. Preparation connotes respect. Implies that I want us to take part. I want us to take part in it together. Wow.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. So girls need to be prepared, and it's because of their makeup. Yeah, everybody needs to be prepared. Everybody needs to be prepared. But ladies especially, or an average lady especially.
Of their makeup.
make up because guys have difficulty understanding why ladies are not just always in the mood. So that was why I
I'm
think
telling you that there are some guys who they are not always in the mood.
very true. You're very right. You're very right. So Annie, thank you very much. We are so grateful to have you here on Sex Talk with
Thank
Dr. Michaels. Would you mind
thank
if you
you very
try
much,
if you
Dr.
try to
Mike.
run down? Would you mind if I ask you to help us? Can you run down all the things that we talked about? Oh, Annie's gone again. Network issues. All right, so we've said a lot today and talked about. I must confess to you, communication is key. Like if you have not heard of it before, like today, almost throughout our discussion, from foreplay to romance to preparation of the other person, communication has been coming up right from beginning till now. And I must say, anybody having difficulty in communicating or articulating what he or she wants in sex or in other aspect of life might be having a lot of difficulty enjoying sex and difficulty initiating it, even initiating it with spouse or with partner. So I would say that my take home, or the take home I want us to go home with today, apart from every other thing that we have discussed today, is we need to read more and learn more about communication generally with people, and then communication with our partners, with our partner, your partner, my partner, or my spouse, your spouse, and then I think it will go a long way in helping us have a fantastic sexual experience. Guess what? So I'm going to read out what Beam Ball Media said, and then the quotable quote that Annie came up with, and then we'll just round off there. Beam Ball Media said, "Communication is very important. People should do more talking." Then Annie came up with this fantastic quote. He said, "Sex is sweet, and so does not need any sweetener. Does not need a sweetener." Fantastic, awesome, great, and I hope you've also enjoyed the show just the same way I've enjoyed it. And next week, or very in few days' time, we'll be having another guest. I can assure you that Annie will bring Annie back one of these days back to Sex Talk with Dr. Michaels. All right, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate, like, a lot of people really joined us today. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We've all learned from one another. Assorted, thank you very much. Thank you for the question. Thank you so much. I feel tempted to read out everybody's undo, but don't let me delay you. All right, bye. Have a nice time and enjoy yourself.